secrets that it hid. Now he's got superpowers, he's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10. So if you see him, you might be in for a big surprise. He'll turn into an alien before your very eye. He's slimy, creepy, fast and strong. He's every shape and size. He's Ben 10.
This is Ben 10 SCP Season 2 Vampire Series, right here, right now.
Spacefer was walking middle of the night all over it. Then now Ben Torres kept scanning everywhere until Spacefer were kept moving ahead while Ben Torres being changed into Armadillo Dog went moving forward ahead at the Spacefer so much harder get slam it going down for good kept extra harder. Armadillo Dog said time for killing you for good by me. He keeps smack it extra harder all over it at the Spacefer went extra damage spread everywhere anyways he was final smack attack gets slam being destroying that creature for good all over it. Armadillo Dog said where are you men? He was power down in middle of the forest all over it then now Ben Torres were middle of nowhere between good versus bad boo mighty force ahead. Ben Torres said time for next move ahead. He dialed it anywho Ben Torres push button again it must be Vine Demon was so much harder at those forest being looking everywhere at those tall trees just spying at them all over it. Vine Demon said time for looking at you now. He went under the ground before smashing out went forward at the ground grabbing Spacefer got some slamming down so much harder and pack all over it after that happened explosion spill everywhere went going down for good all over it. Vine Demon said get fuck out here men been dead forever my own plant away. Spacefer said help me out and no way men. Spacefer just tie up with all Vine went get smashing down into deeper core while he is screaming out loud all over it then now he is trapping forever all over it get choked to death while his space helmet getting bleeding so much harder while he is screaming out loud. Vine Demon said be dead now. He is dead forever without no air all around him suddenly he is carrying him to his base until Vine Demon being timing out for good. Ben Torres said alright my soldier and cuff him now guys. Everyone was cuff him up with his hands all over it then so Ben Torres was changed into Great Moth was flying away forward at his own home before sensed something until his body turned back into normal was fallen down. Ben Torres said what happened to me? He was screaming out loud while enter of the Scarlet King was glowing red eyes in front of himself before Scarlet King were sharp claw blade straight forward before glowing green light went bigger of energy blast at the Scarlet King was screaming. Ben Torres said what just happened to me? Ben Torres middle of the snow while he kept walking at the path of concrete side road. Ben Torres said hey Dr. Bright and where are you men? Ben Torres was walking at the street ahead while he were speaking before grabbing device in front of himself then so worst thing. Ben Torres said hey Dr. Bright. Dr. Bright is speaking with him while brand new creature ahead until Ben Torres just accept of those things ahead. Dr. Bright said I have flies with name as SCP-446 as older men have weird body and sharp claws well my old friend. Mark Grayson said this must be Ben of himself. Ben Torres said you are Mark Grayson am I right? Mark Grayson said yes I am also I have DNA from fake supermen on Earth. Ben Torres said give like and subscribe to this video. SCP-466 was walking middle of the strange another home before that worst thing spread everywhere anywho he was smile at the brand new food ahead. SCP-466 said free eat by poor strange people ahead. Everyone was screaming out loud all over it then so worse things went ever again and pack get murder all over by everyone.